Second. Alright, just a second. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Okay.
So, Mr. Fuji.
Alright, we're coming back. I'm just getting my sound hooked up. And my bit rate's fine now, so. Oh my goodness.
He was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
you know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Somehow, it's really hard to believe. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing. So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? And my tracksuit is black. Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
He was on his way to go so next we have to, why did he choose this specific?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked that track, it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So,
What you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? No, it's wrong.
Mike, I hope you're there so you can see this.
What'd I say?
when Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Hello? I saw him stuffing the tracket, and then I assume he headed off to exercise. Thank you for the follow. And Shaka Sataru?
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just... I'm sure you saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
They have like the bro relationship of Bakugo and Kirishima, by the way.
If he saw Cherry with it before he died, that's the only possibility.
Fucking Cherry.
Are you talking about Chihiro?
I love her now.
Did you see the track?
No, I don't care about Toka.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you
They
happened
did
to
say
refer
that.
to
I noticed that too.
one thing.
Notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murder.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill?
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
His voice actor is great.
Reminds me, Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact indeed.
I love this man.
Pretty sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
The characters are just so likable.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I got it! You are already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You'll ask,
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
but if I tell you and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. What?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
I love this man.
Hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna,
I love how they're like, I learned something new.
trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Clearly, it could have only been one person.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it without a shadow of a doubt.
Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
I'm bad at hitting the targets.
What he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
If what he says is you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Ah,
Look! Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
it's hard to hit it.
let's test Makoto. If what he says is you broke your own. In other words, if Mondo, then that proves that what Makoto said.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Makoto was wrong.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's. If what he says is you broke your own. In other words, if Mondo, then that proves that.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh,
See?
Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test Makoto. If what he says is you broke your own hand. In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves that.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test Makoto. If what he says is you broke your own. In other words, if Mondo, then that proves that what Makoto.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then
Mondo, you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
oh, I almost got it. It's hard. It's so hard.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I'm probably gonna actually fail this one.
Let's test Makoto. If what he says is you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay, so you didn't have to get rid of the noise. You just had to shoot it really fast. I'm just stupid.
The handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean
Hey, IceBoy909, thanks for the follow.
actually Leon's, yes? But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Alright, so Chihiro had this stuff in the bag. She saw him. Chihiro was like, oh, da, da, da. And she was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she stuffs everything back in there. She's like, hey, bye. Goes to the room. But what we didn't understand was she actually went to the boys' room. Somebody was waiting for her. She's there. Goes to set their stuff down. They grab the weight, they're staying behind her. Splat. And that's how the poster got wet. And then they see that. Then they come in, they roll the mats up. They removed the poster. Picked up her body. Fucking Togami's face. Alright, well, we know Togami strung her up and painted the message. That's that. I don't even know why that's there. So he scans it, he goes in. I think we did all of them. No, we didn't. Okay.
Killer is you!
I might have a spot wrong, fair warning.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl...
Oh, I was right in the first place. I'm stupid. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened. With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out. She made her way to the lock, but how could the victim...
What?
The killer is...
Okay, I swear to God.
With bag in hand, she made her... But how could the victim... Simply...
Okay.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Ah! Okay. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Exactly what happened. Which is what
Okay. Ignore my idiocy. I'm just dumb.
carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
What? Oh my freaking god. It's probably he put the poster up. Oh my goodness. I love and hate this, because you have to get it literally like to the T or it won't go. I think the rest has to be right though.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's hand using one of those.
Okay.
And that's exactly how the killer did. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Fucking Togami. Goddamn, has Bondo you? What? Ah! I just want to finish this trial. Okay, we're gonna try again. I refuse to give up yet. I am the anime protagonist. Now we have to redo the whole thing! Okay. Boom. Alright, you did this. Then you went in here. Bondo Bondo. I grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, he had to get her blood. Oh, okay, that's where I messed up. Okay. And then he went into the sauna. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before that.
We're skimming through this.
But how? Simple, which is once in. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell and attacked it. completely in the heat of the moment. The body was a... Which is why they then removed... And find a girl who... After all, using... And that's with the carpet and the post...
Alright, now we'll actually watch it.
But no. Yakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Oh, I hate this. This is what screwed me over on the last time.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
I forgot how you... Thank you, Impro. I forgot how you, lock on to the things. Excuse me, yeah, give it another shot. Excuse me.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. False. Show me some evidence. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it. If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Yeah!
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Mondo's gonna be a man.
Yeah.
Mondo!
I did it. I killed him.
See, like, eventually I want to go through 100% all of this stuff and see, because I'm assuming that the courts give you, I think it gives you coins depending on how you do, and I'm assuming, like, you know, that special mode, maybe you unlock something when you do really good in the court cases, because that's the real, like, only, like, gameplay.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting. No holding on. Time for the moment we've all been
This
waiting
fucking
for.
bear.
Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Despair! I'll have you know, because of this anime, my roommate and I randomly go shouting despair at each other.
What?
Uh-oh! This time it looks like you got it right again! Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Awada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. I fucking love him. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep within inside him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no chance to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him even more than they did before. And yet,
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance. I have to become strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, the day he made the commitment to begin exercising, he was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he'd confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep his secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his inspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? What did he do? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible. How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can, and that's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing story, that secret he didn't want anyone to know? You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother, name was Daya Wada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom vroom. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Hi! Kato, the best Vocaloid. Kaito Kato. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. Okay then, sorry, that got me. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the game from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other gang members. Which is why I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Oh, this is so sad. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and in result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to this kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was made clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus. Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because I mean, you've kept this secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But
You're right, but
I want to change.
I want to change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're just saying I should say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You're really strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to crack. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything? What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you. And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, I was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey. I killed him.
Killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive and so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in his heart, like his, and his turned him into cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that he killed his brother. Or another human, or for that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what the true strength is. And do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you. Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. As though I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fastly approaching. Punishing? You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened disturbs the peace will not be that will be. Hold on. Now then,
Very special punishment.
Manda Awada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Mondo has been found guilty for time for punishment. Alright, here comes the punishment. The Cage of Death. Two times the fat. Motherfucker got turned into butter. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. Fucking Taka. But he, of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. But Byakuya, you're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm and motionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
But you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which was when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? Oh, see, there was a witness. He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all of that to liven things up? So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya Tyrannin looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I decided to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
What? So that was your reasoning. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next? You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Pew! Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all of hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Huh, whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. Phew! I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togamite family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all
Oh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Pew! Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Pew! Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of the courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it all amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
The crazy diamond present. I cried. I'm gonna go give it to Taka.
I know I shouldn't cry,
Okay.
but
It's a good thing this channel's 18 plus.
I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donuts, donut holes, malazadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but for right now and for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but... Is it? Is someone there? A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. What? Alright. On that note, we're gonna have a BRB potty break. Hold on. Oh my lord. Sorry, my chat wasn't updating. So hi, if Rising Rose is still here, hi. I'm going to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Seconds. Yeah, so, I was meaning OPS to that thing. Okay. I always hit the wrong button. Alright, back to the game. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial, and I am fully alert in chat now. So. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always, and I expected it to start like every other day. That's what I expected, but today's count kind of sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy, which is exactly what makes me worried. So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way. It's time like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Or not. Taka hasn't said, oh my god, look at his face! One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink since last night. It must be because of Mondo. Like, yeah, because imagine you find out, like, this deep, dark secret of your best friend, and that they did something horrible, but you see the good in them, and then they get executed. Fucking Monokuma's fucking, pompadour. Having to manage Mondo get punished, nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out. We have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope that we have for now. What? To live here forever? Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for? Competition? Discrimination? Victimization? And violence? As society grows, so does its preservation. In which case, is our current situation not? Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess! Aw? Meggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon cat girl, dog boy, Robo Justice, the galactic king, and what I mean is, there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will. Okay, well anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I officially stepping up to take up the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all, there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of a clue this time. Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin to look around. I like that Hero's basically useless. Hello, Devin, I see you're back. Hero's basically useless, but like he exists to be the, hey, it's good, man. You have any problems with that, Celeste? There may be a new discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined our conversation. Nobody called for you! What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing! Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self! which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need a little people to hold them up. I want you to know, Devin, that this is you if you were in the school. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Okay, so we were first to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set back to work around the school. Alright, so... yeah, let's go see what we've got going on here. Okay. We're going on a trip to 3rd floor Outpost Peak. What's up here? Rec room. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would imagine a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They even have provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring! Hello there! Allow me to expound! We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then,
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out? Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to right now, magazines are kinda what? Oops, nothing. Never mind, no. Anyway, that is for my expoundation. Bye-bye. Expoundation. I know, right? It bothers me too.
most
Life here would be a bit much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. I gotta go blow all my coins on the gacha game after we look around. Bottles! What the heck isn't it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. It's a beat up old locker. Doesn't seem important right now. I don't need to open it. There's all kinds of different magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? Monokuma. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this up here? Was this always part of the school? A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it?
There is nothing to be done.
Alright. We're gonna look around, and then the game should give us some, like, dating sim time. It's not really dating sim time, but, like, that's what I like to call it. Kirigiri, this room matches your aesthetic, Kirigiri.
It would seem.
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physical lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. I'm assuming this is the art, yeah. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems to offer multiple somethings. Hi. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. Devin, this is you. I like 2D! But figures are 2D, kinda. I'm a fan of Chiranbo Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpongi makes. Chirambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is a little sculptor fairy, representing this generation's greatest quality. Sarbuno Ronpongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Mecha Musume. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your elite is missing.
Nothing.
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Let's just say, I did not spend nearly as much on Zhao as you have on Shiro figures, Devin. I see. Well, good luck with that. I only wailed on Zhao a little bit. I wailed on Zhao just enough to make sure I got him. I actually did grind a little bit for Zhao. And then I wailed to ensure my victory. It's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art room-licious. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. Child! I need you to understand, I started playing Switch Sports yesterday, and you can get your names, like they have like these little select things that you can scroll through and put combinations of together to make like a little gamer tag kind of a thing. And I made mine Lover of Child, and then I had to change it before I went online because somebody would get the wrong idea. Is this a statue of Monokuma who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Oh! Oh! I did plan on setting some money back. Oh, hey, there's an actual picture that we should look at on the floor. It looks like a picture, but I stretched out my hand to pick it up. Almost as if it's on its own, my hand froze. What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, wonder after another. Why is it only these 3 people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window is the classroom. There's no metal plate covering it. Let's go! It wasn't here at Hope's Peak, but there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around in my head were quickly drowned out by Monokuma. That's mine, give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of the Youth. What's going on with that picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. You know, I could see the 3 of them actually getting along. Leon wanted to be cool. And so, like, he probably would have associated Mondo as being cool and hung out with Mondo. And Chihiro, like, they probably would have both really admired Mondo. And that's probably how that friendship would have started, because Mondo's, like, the cool, tough guy. And Leon's whole, like, aspiration was basically to be cool. And, Chihiro wanted to be more, like, manly now that we know that Chihiro is canonically a man. Also, when I watched the anime, I literally was thinking about asking Joran if Chihiro was a trap. I was like, I was gonna be like, Chihiro gives me trap vibes, and then they're like, yeah, Chihiro's a boy, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. A dolly. There are 2 wooden magnets hanging on the wall. I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. Alright, that's the Kirigiri Hall. That's just what we call the color purple now. It is no longer purple, it's the Kirigiri Hall. Okay. So we don't want to go there. We want to go to the other Kirigiri Hall. It turns into the Monochrome Hall. Hey, it's Taka! It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Hi, Taka! Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. This is a ridiculously big machine. Watch out! What? What do you want to do? Some quantum leaping? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. Ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore as they died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So I can go back in time? Okay, then let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. I'm sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed, but actually I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as a time machine. Honestly, it's just an air purifier. It produces clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you can even live on Mars. But what's with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures? You probably don't want to live on Mars. Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. I don't know. I don't know. There's monitors. There's monitors on it, and I don't know. God damn you. This machine has obviously got some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue on where to start with this. I must have used these for physics experiments and stuff. These materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. This is the equipment room. It's rather disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in there. Ah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I just want to junk myself right in. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show you how disgusting it really is. There's a bunch of files in here, probably old lab files or research data. There's a monitor here too. What's the point of putting one in here? Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all equipment is scattered all over. They're covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. This is a tarp. There isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. Okay. Have I looked around at everything? Can I go now? Maybe I have to talk to Taka. What is this? Oh, this is... It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it works. I should look at show the others later, huh? I discovered a lot of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if it's an actual clue. Maybe I should head to the dining hall here and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Ah! It's hot. Hold on. I know plot is happening, but it's hot and I have to become unhot. Also, I thought she was sick or something. Everyone pushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love these donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well,
Oh, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory is kind of fuzzy lately. They say that goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asihan is pretty much the same, it looks like.
just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk?
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on a milk production? Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right.
So,
But I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked. Actually, not anymore.
so
Did you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements would be fine? I did look, but no dyes. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see, that's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure if that's disappointing. There was an art room on the third floor and it had all kinds of gear. Man, now I'll be able to recreate my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around. Huh, digital camera, that's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it. What the heck, this is like a little kid's toy. It looks like it can store 5 pictures maybe. Doesn't have a timer or anything. On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange. Rude! She's not strange. She's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait! That's my camera! What? Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it on the first day of school. Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab? Ah, but look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not my mint collection. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might have found some use for it. If anyone would you like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take pictures or whatever. Yeah, that's true. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows in the halls and rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already. For serious, give me back my bright blue skies. For serious. You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. It would seem escape via the third floor is impossible as we feared. I see.
Yes, yes.
The long road to maidenhood begins with a single step. That road may begin with only wrinkly old men, but it will end with strapping young adorable boys. What the heck are you talking about?
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier, huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I don't really get it. Ifumi, I mean Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro! Hagaraki! Hagarui! Hagakuri! Yeah! Where was he? You kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No, 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 no!
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the third floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Okay, I've heard what everyone has to say.
What?
What is it? A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together. Those three? And all three of them were laughing. It showed all three of them together laughing. When could that have been taking? There weren't any metal sheets covering the windows in the picture.
Let's see.
I don't recall anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagine it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. What if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here?
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. That's impossible after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko. And then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It's real, I'm sure of it. They all died and there's no way any of them are still alive. So we all have to figure out what that picture and when it was taken. Monokuma. Oh, most likely forged. I can't imagine any other possibility. Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me that I would like to discuss. There is also something that has been bothering me that I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It is about Tina. What, me? You said that your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever somebody lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you cannot hide no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. What? For real? Actually, no.
Oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, to be honest, you were lying about your stomach. Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that? Are you feeling guilty about something? No, that's not it at all. It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, you thought you wouldn't believe me.
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are. See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but I believe you. No matter what anyone else say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura. Then okay, I'll tell you.
so,
So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get back to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened until now, and I ended up getting more upset. So then I tried to cheer myself up. I thought I'd go get some donuts.
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that. Anyways, please continue.
But,
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There is no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro. Kia! No, no way! Ghost?
honestly,
Simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. And all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone here. Take me with you.
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose we have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? How are you gonna wait here?
Oh,
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
come on.
Cthulhu Fatigan. Shut up, what if he actually shows up? Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw kind of a pale outline of Chihiro. Is this the locker? There was something in here. It's a laptop? What was something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pushing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken too, huh? How did the laptop get from the library to here? And I guess it's in sleeping mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps.
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the Love's Clueless Girls a tribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay? It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions. Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing here? Maybe someone hid it here. If that's the case, we found it pretty easily. Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean? Haven't you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the others? There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera. There's no camera here, which means this is the one spot the mastermind is blind. So are you saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in more detail. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then.
So first of all, we have to wake it up, right? And the display initially began to glow pale green. There was a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name. Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here! Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost, Buddha, and sweet baby Jesus, save me.
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
Anyway.
What are you? That voice, that tone, everything. It is Chihiro. Alter ego, I've heard something about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program.
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of the ultimate programmer. The AI lives a computer and by performing different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro uses a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning. To put it simply, it's a learning method built for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay? But if AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a software to help people. Some say that an AI like this may someday replace people. And that is why it's called alter ego. A fine choice, then, I must say. It creates memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as alter ego. A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? Anyway, he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about the master and whatnot? Yes. I do believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy. And also a computer program. Oh, that aspect is no problem. That aspect? Anyway, let's talk to him a little bit more. Kyoko typed rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Oh, Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive numbers of files stored on this laptop. I believe that the files are related to the school, but protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought. But here's what the Master must have been thinking. The fact that all these files are protected so tightly must mean they can contain some sort of important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked me her next question. How much longer until everything is unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me. So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help really loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That's fine during the day, but during nighttime is a concern. Have you forgotten all of our rooms are completely soundproof? Once we close the door, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we can take turns guarding the dressing room? There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do? Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. And there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. Best girlfriend. The confidence similar to Bianca's turn, but different at the same time. Like someone who would have dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly interrupting from the laptop. Is Master... A split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew it all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that? Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. More upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Hero? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, but that would be way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true. This is no time for testing this risk. For now, I'll monitor the process of the program file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped. Okay. We should get going indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
Suppose.
Oh, okay. Ina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if we'd been waiting for his clue. His cue. Da-da-da! Ina has gained enough experience to level up. So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma, you guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? And no, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied. Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it. Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what do you mean do it? You gross, you said do it. What, you said it first. We were just going on talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we are all so pleased. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath. Ah, geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste did not hesitate in coming up with the ruse, and her poker face did not even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room. Nuts and damn it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now? Something here is very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is it's the perfect chance for you to take a sneak peek. Or to sneak a peek, huh? That's... Man, we only need 9 more followers to hit 100. That's crazy. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself. Should I sneak quietly into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't treat girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them. I see, I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall. To be honest, a little reluctant to turn down the offer. Fantasy, my fantasy. Oh, I guess you're dig the real thing. The only reason I care is because it's good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay, maybe.
No way.
If girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat, for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing closer. The girls had finished their bath and all joined the dining hall.
You got it. He's fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this is truly a pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but
So in the end,
huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how nice it was how it was time for you to get up to something.
Because
My entire existence!
Sniffle, sniffle. Everyone's so cold and mean. Presents.
Well now, well
Oh, have I got your attention? Phew, phew, phew. Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
see ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dally. Get a move on and everything will be clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again.
huh?
however,
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us, so for now.
correct.
With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived there was always somebody waiting for us. To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you would all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always, I see her on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? So now she goes from manic to depressive.
what the heck?
Ah,
well,
so then,
You guys?
What?
Come on out with it. What kind of motive do you have prepared for us this time?
however,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again. Hey, Hugh, you don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use a little sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, this! $10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
It's not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motos, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we'd kill each other for money. She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You say $10 million, however much I don't give a crap's for serious. Yeah, you're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop the tough act. The most important thing is to live a pure, moral, communal life. Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge anyone simply by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Hifumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics or DVDs. Then, just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ding dong bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Hey.
And don't think about the whole money thing, got it? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. Money, there is no way to get around to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought about the same thing last time after having our secrets revealed. Even if for the reason it seems for completely non-sequel murder can happen, that's what the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because the program Chihiro left Alter Ego, we finally have some small hold to hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy. Because they can put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well fine then, I wanted people to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, little hit and run, little death tags, little Great Depression.
The darkest subjects can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Hold on, let me try to... Good morning, boys and girls! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to get up and greet the dawn. It is another beautiful day. Oh my god, Monokuma. Oh.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Makoto. Good morning. You're kinda sweaty. Have you been exercising? Yeah, me and Sakura were doing our morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura. Aw, seriously? Okay, well then we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at it either, though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little earlier is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine.
Well, hello.
Morning. Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really, it feels like any other morning to me. Maybe you can't tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off. That was bizarre, even for him.
Could it be?
Same people today are the same as yesterday, just as 7. Byakuya and Toko are gone, of course. Looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good, too. It's just like that, he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him feel better. On another topic, Yoko, did everything go alright last night? Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago and there wasn't any problems either, but... it's related to the case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Something's going on. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind. I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it? That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi? No, it's just like you said, we all need to be very careful. Huh? Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips. Geez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. What should I do today? Okay, so now we have fucking finally got free time. Yes. Where's Taka? The game is confused. Despair Squadron, Monokuma. I kept my eye on a half-conscious Taka. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Taka a present? Yes, definitely. A dark red seat cover. Its certified design is intended for only the most elite clientele. Okay. Whatever, I think that was good. I think he just doesn't have a response because he's broken. It's Taka! Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? You mean alter ego? He's still alive? Not quite. I want to talk to him. So basically, we're gonna let him go talk to alter ego. Okay, why don't we get going?
Just a second.
Where are you two going?
Hey,
It's probably best if you don't drag him around with you too much, given his current condition. I know that, but I was getting kind of hungry. I thought we could head to the dining hall or the warehouse or something. Well, then I guess that's okay.
What? Yes, yes.
Then we could have swoops in to steal him away. Am I on fire? I'm severely regretting talking to Genocide Jack, even if by accident. That doesn't matter right now. Have you seen Byakuya? No, I haven't. Oh, good heavens, my love is being pushed to the limits. I almost feel bad for him. And he deserves it. There's a laptop inside the locker, I understand, and on the laptop there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Well... Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out from his mouth. Please. Okay. Do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk right now, I think this is what he would say. Please live your life for the both of us. It is impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape, all of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking the questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. Your next was... You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you? Yeah. A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. I'm sorry if I startled you. That's my attempt at a simulation using the data that Mondo and Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that kind of thing Mondo would have said to him. So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thing might work for some people. What if he said that with that kind of condescending tone? Yeah. Taka? Oh no. It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart, they're inside me. Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes. Hey, don't worry about it. Guess it kind of caused a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice, I'm a new me. I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit right now. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, okay, Taka, just calm down. I am calm, and don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. It's me. I am me. Oh no. What do you think you're doing? Kyoko? Oh, I see this as, don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems, and not just for me, for everyone. Sorry. If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room embarrassed and sullen. Yeah, free time. Again?
This is soon the doors.
Oh man. We're going to bed. You want to know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours, but not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I watched. What's wrong with that? I don't care. By watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it, and I don't plan on ever playing it.
Future either. Good morning, everyone. Get ready to
I'm hoping we'll have another chance at free time today because I want to give the Gothic Chloe her stuff. Went on ahead to where we can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. A bath? Yeah, someone help. Ifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me. I've never asked you anything, but I'm asking you for now. What happened? She's just trying to kill me. Ifumi pointed at Kirigiri. Huh? Makoto's trying to kill you? I never said I was gonna kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. The same mistake? What did he do? He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission, and when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being settled didn't work, I suppose I have to clarify myself further.
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
Very
What
I just want to hear him explain himself. Hifumi, can you tell me what happened? Well, I just talking. Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Well, okay, time out. I can't believe I'm about to ask this, but Hifumi, you're not gonna tell us you fell in love or something, are you? That's I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, whatever, fall in love. That's, wait, no way. Is this love?
According to the spirits...
Did do for a famous CEO once. And that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything. And you closed your eyes just now? I saw the same look in his eyes. Shut up, she's not a mannequin, she's an angel. And don't bother telling me angels don't exist. What we have can't be defined by your pretty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. So how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff and saw she was a well-designed program. And it was like, how can I say, it was the first time I was able really to talk to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl. Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoying or disgusted. Your stories are so interesting, Hifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me. That's the first time girls ever said anything like that to me before, besides my mom, I mean. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. Oh, hello. And before I knew it, I found myself, you know, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard. Even the keyboard? I think you have misunderstood the situation, Hifumi.
Are you okay?
Alter Ego was not interested in who you were, it was interested in what you knew. If it is an artificial intelligence, it exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear the things I did not know. You're an expert in many things Chihiro could not have taught it about for what it's worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information, that is all. I know, I mean, I do know that, but still. Are you saying it's totally impossible? It's totally hopeless? You gotta be freaking kidding me! Hey, you jerks. I'm sitting here, listening to you guys jibber jabber about whatever. Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell is Taka? You? Listen up, I'm me, got it? Huh, you're who? Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Amando, so like, Kiondo, I guess. I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. What the heck kind of fusion is this? What's happening to you, Taka, actually? So, because of what Alter Ego said to him, are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Ghost? There's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on. God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi. Yes? I don't know what you're thinking, but bro belongs to me. Huh? Alter Ego, he's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What? I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have had this opportunity, let me say this right now. Destiny has bound me and her together in the guardian knot of true love. While me and him have been melding together in the white-hot heat of friendship. Hey, you come on, guys. Moron, talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag. Knock it off, both of you. This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Yoko's right. If anyone dares to disturb the peace any further, they'll have to deal with me.
Anyway.
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear? I can't hear you. Yes, you got it.
So then.
Okay then, let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long. The voice even sounds kind of like the Mondo voice.
Indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. Alright, after watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. So is it free time yet? I'm still mourning, but because of that everything that's happened, I'm tired already. Well, anyway, I just have to pull myself together. So what should I do with the rest of my day? It's free time! Alright, first of all, I'm gonna go to see the Lolita Gothic girl. Okay. If I was a Lolita, where would I be? Would I be in the rec room? I've grown pretty accustomed to life here. Without enough time, any place can eventually come and feel like home. Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Spend some time with Celeste. I truly frighten myself to captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yes, definitely. I found these pants in the vending machine. You can have them. It just so happens that's the one thing I was hoping for has appeared before me. It must be a gift from the heavens. I will receive it happily. Makoto, I would like to share something with you. My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing? Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whenever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This is what will allow you to have the odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power with which can overcome any strategy. There is. That power is luck. This is some Kakegurui shit. There is no in-between, and that luck is built into every human at the moment of perception, like a computer program. Some call it fate. The bottom line is luck is life. Do you see what I am saying? Do you mean that your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is what I have never lost for. So that's all there is to it? You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test. Well then, have a nice day. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling is probably not a good idea for me. Alright, where do we want to go?
What are you? That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Yes, definitely. Okay. Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting, I think I'll keep it. Oh, cool. I have a question for you. Huh, you do? Something that's been bothering me for a while now and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool full of normal students. So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck? I see, well that answers my question. What's the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into the school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring, generic. Did you really have to list all that stuff off? But it's the truth. Maybe compare to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy and all. But even, you seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words,
Which is to say I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. Fucking Jesus, this man! You make me pity Makoto. Life can be cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Byakuya's report card was updated. You unlock cool and composed. Give yourself a pat on the back. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so...
Happy New Day! Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Tako and Kyoko are not here today. Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka. May as well just forget about that guy. You don't have to get so mad. They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity. Nah, my guess is you're already infected. Wait, can you really catch it? Stop being vulgar, let's eat breakfast. Ah, that voice. The doors into the dining hall exploded and a figure approached.
So in the end,
So it is you, Genocide Jack, and don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious. I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today. I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a second, you. Uh-huh. What's your top power level? Like 35, 22, 33. You start out big on the top to try and look thinner down south. Look at your melons. They're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every day and night or something? You're starting to freak me out. If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. So what do you want? Surely you're not here to join us for breakfast. Of course not. I came here to hear a story. A story that no one bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now. Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about everything, and now all of a sudden you're concerned I don't buy it. I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed you your body to vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you? Oh, this isn't a democracy. That's not what we're doing. Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious. Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that. Or perhaps that will make things more interesting.
Such ignorance.
Came to give us that amazing advice. It seems I am unwelcome here, then I will grant your desire and remove myself. Yeah, that's great. Let's get out of here. You don't need to come with me. You don't have to play hard to get master. You can just play hard. That doesn't make any sense. Vyaka started slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed and soon he was sprinting out of the hall. He ran away? So now he's running hard to get... I see. Wait. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byaka was like... Maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall had to finish our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. What did we do today? And murder herself in public. Bonsai to personal freedom. Yeah, spend some time with Genocide Jack. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? Okay. Yeah, let's give her a present! You want some scissors? Is this? It's a bomb disguised as a present. You're working with everyone else to try to kill me. Well, allow me to return the favor, you bastard. I think I made her mad. She probably thinks worse of me now. What? I don't understand. Okay, well. I just got done exercising. Now would be a good time for a break. Would you like to get something to drink and talk for a bit? Okay, so we sit down and have a conversation. I want to give her the gloves. I'll accept it with gratitude. I'll never forget this, Makoto. I get the impression she liked it. That's good. My post-training break is almost my best relaxing moment of the day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always enjoy my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day, but I am amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as though it's all I can do to get stronger after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I have been fighting. Heaven sent to me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and my ever-waking moment was spent with him learning how to fight. As a child, I sparred with with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course, but before long, they were no match before me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game, that can only be... You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right? That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I don't want to be just the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best? Not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass, really? Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. This piece of paper, it looks like someone slipped it under my door. Meet in dining hall. Really good. But I wanted to meet up so silently. Who wrote it? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can check. You can't check it out now. Leave the area, yes. Oh, Makoto! Hero, the letter I found in my room. Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I always thought that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come to haunt you. And then why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me.
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to take a late night bath session, huh? Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost here. Bro, how do you not know that that's the code by now?
serious.
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. And after all day, he'll finish his research. You got it, Hero. Let's take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be, but me and Hero hurried to the dressing room. Hey, you. How long were you gonna keep us waiting? It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that bedtime is off. Bedtime for all the little good little boys and girls. Shut up. He seems to be even worse than what I heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. You got a lot of poop falling out that mouth of yours, you know that? How rude. A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master. Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up. Anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete. It's gotta have something to do with alter ego, right? Yeah, totally. Did he find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? It's gone. I came here a little earlier to check on things, and that's when I discovered alter ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Huh? What? She's gone? You can't be fudging serious. What did you do with him? Was it the mastermind?
Wrong.
I told alter ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
However,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. The solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could have only been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. You're the suspicious one here. You ain't got nothing, you big jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. I mean, if it wasn't me, everyone knows you. Belong it's you.
Serious.
For serious? Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess. No, there was no way either of them did it. Huh? Why not? I told alter ego to yell if Taka Hifumi came into the dressing room. But what? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. I never heard anyone yell exactly, which means it wasn't them. Then who is it? The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Ina, Toko, or myself, one of us must be the thief.
Terrible!
Why would any one of us want to steal alter ego? Oh, but for this reason, there's a traitor among us. One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. And that's the one that stole alter ego. Can you possibly deny that? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. Mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy, a mastermind, a traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible? That there's no way. Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care. I don't care. Who? Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again. Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg, scrape my head against the ground. Just please give him back. This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I see how they feel.
at the very least.
Alter ego is most likely safe for the moment, at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it, there's something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it!
That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man. Using the power of love.
This isn't as much. Soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet.
How can you be so cruel? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here. Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind discovering us. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice and we won't get anything done. Taka, Fumi, I know you might how you feel right now, but it is best just for tonight. You can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Let us part for today. We will begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning, and you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter Ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some measure of hope, even in that was taken away from us. How could we even put up a fight? We were given hope, and then that hope was taken away. Despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego, could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true, no, it can't be. There's no way. What's really scary is that scares me more than anything. Damn it! I threw myself into bed trying to shake up all these unsettling thoughts. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, and with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal. Sometimes the murders...
To greet another beautiful day.
Aren't they coming? Only 4 people. God, this is what I hate, people who take their sweet time with everything. Anyway, let's wait a little longer for the others. In case anyone else showed up, but they never did. Why haven't the other come? Hero and Celeste have never missed a day till now. They were more ego than anyone to look for Alter Ego. And they are not here. Something must have happened. I was careless, I was too distracted by Alter Ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million. It's like totally wowie, wow, wow. Am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen and you can't consider it strange. Not really. We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall. Okay. We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor. Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor. Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away. I really hope nothing happens. So do I. Okay, let's go. Society was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed up to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Alright, so we got these people missing. These people are missing. All this stuff has kind of happened. I think I'm gonna call this the end of the stream, as I have been on for a total of 5 hours. And then, oh, I know I'm off Saturday for a fact, so we will have another stream up by Saturday at the latest. So, have a good day. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.